I'm sorry about that, buddy. You gave me this cool mug and I didn't even thank you.
Hey, you know how you told me not to trust Ronnie? Well, since you're a cop too, should I not trust you either?
Yeah, sit down. We can still talk about stuff. We can talk about baseball, karate, favorite flavor ice cream. Mine's vanilla with chocolate sauce.
Mine too.
But we probably shouldn't talk about your dad's business.
Because his business is allegedly illegal?
Yeah. And it's my job to arrest people who do illegal stuff. So you can't trust me as far as that's concerned. I wish it were different, but...
It's okay. At least you're honest that I can't trust it.
I got your message.
Oh.
Is Morgan in some kind of trouble?
No, it's nothing like that.
Why'd you call Mom?
Hey.
I gotta talk to her about a few things.
Can you go to the vending machine and get a snack, please? What's up?
I came in here and Morgan was talking to Detective Domestico.
What was Morgan doing here in the first place?
He wanted me to bring me a mug. But he ran into Ronnie, and Ronnie started asking him where Michael was.
So what'd Morgan say?
Nothing. I got Ronnie out of here. But you need to be careful. If Morgan knows anything, you gotta keep him away from all cops.
Your Honor, Mr. Zakara's tirade is proof that he hates Mr. Corinthos and will do or say anything to undermine him.
Mr. Corinthos' outburst speaks for itself.
The defendant was provoked.
The defendant clearly detested his wife and wanted to be rid of her.
Objection, prejudicial.
Silence. Call a recess. No one is to leave the courthouse complex, and this means you, Mr. Corinthos. You step one toe onto that street, you have violated bail, and I will have you taken into custody. Now everyone out, except both counsels. I'm a judge, not a preschool teacher. I will not be manipulated and ignored by lawyers who behave like unruly children. It's clear the defendant has no respect for the law. He's begging for a contempt citation, and I will give him one. I'll give you one, too, if you cannot control him. And you, Miss Walsh, you intentionally provoked Mr. Zakara's outburst on the stand, which in turn provoked the defendant. It's skillful manipulating. But it's bad law, and it's the last time you will do that in this courtroom.
You feel good about what you did? My daughter's an innocent victim? You lying? Talking all that garbage? Making my daughter cry?
I had no idea your daughter was there, but you know what? It wouldn't have made any difference. She needs to know who her father really is.
No, your father was not physically violent to me. Okay, in the brief time that we were romantic, he was very gentle and very considerate.
But Sam got beaten up by some guys before Jason. Was Dad one of them?
No. To my knowledge, he has never been abusive to any woman.
No offense, but that's kind of hard to believe. Dad has a short temper. He explodes, like at Claudia's birthday when he said all those cruel and horrible things to her. It was scary.
I know. I agree it was. But you also have to understand that Claudia was imbalanced and violent. And she brought out the worst in him. But I don't believe that he's ever been abusive to any woman.
But he treated Claudia so badly.
And you also have to take what Johnny said with a grain of salt. He's Claudia's brother.
It wasn't what Johnny said. It was Dad.
Court is in session. Counsel, are you finished with this witness?
No, Your Honor. The prosecution still wishes to hear the specifics of why Claudia Zakara feared for her life.
Objection, Your Honor. The prosecution's remarks are prejudicial.
I have this with Miss Miller. Miss Walsh, I will remind you of the virtue of a simple yes or no answer. But I will do that tomorrow when we resume Mr. Zakara's testimony. We're adjourning for today. The witness is dismissed. One last bit of business. As a result of the ongoing shenanigans in this trial, I have decided to sequester the jury. You will be taken to a hotel where you will remain for the duration of the trial.
Your Honor, I feel compelled to remind the court that I'm biased. Sonny Corinthos is an innocent man. And as far as I'm concerned, he's a free man, Judge.
Interesting time to bare your soul, juror number 2, but both counsels have agreed to your selection as a juror, and so have I.
Well, more importantly, Judge, for the safety of the court, I've recently contracted a virus, and it is contagious.
Juror number 2, my patience has been sorely tried today. I don't have any left for you. You will continue to serve and be sequestered. You have all been charged with a sacred duty to conduct this trial fairly by rule of law. And that is what all of us, prosecution, defense, witnesses, and jury, will strive to do.
Ethan's leaving town? When did he spring this on you?
Just now at the hospital.
He's not going anywhere.
Really? What makes you say that?
Because I won't let him. It'll only prove that he's guilty. Besides, he's the best damn dealer this floating crapshoot has ever had.
Do not make this be about business. You have a soft spot for that boy the size of Rhode Island. He's a lot like you. In fact, he's so much like you, I bet he's already disappeared into the ether.
Well, then either I will drag Ethan out of the ether, or I will die trying.
See any irony here?
Yeah, I know. I disappear all the time.
And doesn't Ethan have a right to do the same? His life is at risk. Most people think that he abused that teenage girl.
Something tells me you didn't exactly beg him to stay.
Do you think that would have been appropriate under the given circumstances?
I thought about calling Nicholas to tell him I was leaving, and then I decided against it.
Why?
I don't want to walk out of here and find a limo waiting with flowers and a cheese plate.
Lizzie, I want you to be happy and well, and I'm sure you will be. But as a doctor, I have to question your decision to leave early.
And as a nurse, I feel qualified to decide.
You know the hazards of leaving a hospital too soon. Whether the illness is physical or mental, you and I both have seen our fair share of patients who relapse.
If anything, I have stayed too long. I just need to get home to Cameron and Jake. Trust me, I am going to be happier and healthier at home with my boys.
Just think of all the rest and relaxation you're going to get.
I've had plenty of rest and plenty of counseling. Stop fussing over me. I know I'm ready.
You want to be ready. That's not the same thing. I'm asking you as your brother, take some time and be honest about what put you here, and then decide if you're ready to leave.